Hi, I'm Dr. Margaret Paul. I'm here with Ask an Expert to answer your questions about love and intimacy. This question is, I have a young child and I am very worried about how not to pass on the hurt that I had as I was growing up to my child. What do I need to do to not pass on this hurt? Well, you know, there's two aspects to loving parenting. One is being there for your child. Obviously, your parents were not there for you in the way that you needed them to be, and it sounds like you really want to be there for your child, and that you probably are there for your child. But the other aspect of parenting is being there for yourself. And this is actually half of good parenting, is learning to take loving care of yourself, learning to make yourself happy, learning to bring yourself joy. If you were treated badly as a child, then the chances are that you are treating yourself in the same abusive way that your parents treated you. In other words, you're abandoning yourself. We abandon ourselves in one of four ways. One is we ignore our own feelings. We stay up in our head and we totally ignore our own feelings. The other is we judge ourselves harshly, and you might be doing that. The third way is we turn to various addictions, maybe food, alcohol, drugs, anger, work, TV, to avoid responsibility for our own feelings. And the fourth way is that we make another person responsible. Now, parents do this a lot with their children. They make their children responsible for their feelings. And then, when their children don't do what the parents want, they're upset with the children. And that's one of the main ways that parents hand down the hurt to the child that they felt as children. So if you do not want to pass on the hurt to your child, you need to learn how to love and value yourself and be a role model for your child of personal responsibility for your feelings. And one way you can learn to do this is by learning and practicing the inner bonding process, which is a process for learning to tune in and learn from your feelings rather than avoid them, and a process for learning to tune into a higher source of guidance that will help you learn not only how to love yourself, but also love your child. I assure you, if you learn to love yourself rather than abandon yourself, you will not be passing on the pain to your child. Connect with me at YourTango.com/experts/Margaret Paul.